over there just be like,
When I tell y'all, we have the best moments right before it's about to happen. Right before we're about to go on, we have the best moments, and it just comes so organically, y'all. This is You Got 15 Minutes. Welcome.
Welcome.
I'm Jay Green. This is G.
It's your boy
she's
JP.
over there stuck in the moment. That's usually me, but it's y'all today.
Yeah.
It's her today, y'all.
I just laughed that hard. I'm so mad.
We had a whole little song and dance going for
Woo!
like 5
Shit.
seconds right before this happened. It just
Shout out to
happened out of
Curfew.
nowhere. Shout out to
Shout
Curfew.
out to my
I can do
boy
this.
Curfew.
Hey. Shout out to Curfew.
Oh my God.
I'm sure we're gonna end up doing it before the episode is over, so I'm sure he'll see it by then.
I mean,
Tap in
just,
with us,
Right.
but
it's too smooth. It's too swaggy for real.
if y'all are new here,
Welcome.
welcome. And if you're not, y'all already know how it's going down. And you already know
Welcome
how we be coming. So it's Wednesday.
Oh,
It's I guess
fuck.
it's hump day. So I guess we be having like an excuse
Whoa.
sometimes.
What?
Every time.
Every time?
Every
What?
time.
I have an excuse every day.
Every
I ain't
time.
gonna
Yeah,
lie.
I was gonna say I'm not.
Yeah.
I as it rolled off my tongue.
You were like,
I'm
wait a minute. You were like, that's
Yeah,
not.
I'm
That's
lying.
not it.
I'm lying.
She's like, that sounded good, but that wasn't
But
it.
you know, Wednesdays be days. But I used to love Wednesday because it used to always take it off because we used to go out on Tuesday night. So Wednesday was
Yeah.
the day to request off because nobody be worried about that.
Yeah.
Right.
Who denies a Wednesday request
Request.
off?
They're like, oh, you go to school? No,
Yeah,
we go
for
to the
sure.
club on
Take it
Tuesday.
off. Yeah. As long as you have your ass here on the weekend,
Yeah.
we good. That's
And
how
that
it
used
is,
to be
yeah.
me.
Yeah.
And
Working
me.
every weekend. And then I'd be
Fuck that.
out turned up on Tuesday.
But now,
Period.
why would I work on a Wednesday when I can do this? So,
why would
I?
do this?
I could do this.
On a Tuesday night, we in there.
I had to do it. You guys set me up for it, so I had to say it.
Right.
I was like,
Right,
this
right,
is
right.
Shout out
it.
to Curfew, and we got a guest in the building
You already
tonight.
know.
Oh, yeah.
You
Oh,
already
yeah.
know. So we finna have him coming up later, but we gonna get into that, y'all.
A
But
little bit.
if y'all want to call in too, call in now, call in later, whenever. 323-815-4204. Tap in, say what's up. Y'all don't have to feel so pressured to like get involved. You could just say hello, drop in, show some love, and keep
Yeah,
it pushing. So
keep it
don't
pushing.
be scared.
Tell us your favorite color, what you like to eat, anything.
Yeah.
Mr.
Just talk
Dr.
to
Perry
us.
J over there
I mean,
trying to
you know.
get personal.
Especially because y'all be in the comments and we don't see the comments when we're live. So
Yes.
just get in on the conversation on the phone. And if the line's busy, that just means somebody calling. So
If you
want
want to give your little incognito name, do
Yeah,
that.
say your
You
name
you
is
can
Mary
change your
Sue.
voice if you want to. Keep
Yeah,
it.
you can be whoever you want to be.
This is your
What happens in
Academy
Vegas stays in
Award
Vegas,
winning-
aka on
winning
YouTube.
moment.
So just use a different name.
AKA on You Got 15
Yeah, you're fine.
Minutes.
Yep.
Because we have some of our most candid. We need to do a best
BTS.
of
Yes.
a best of You Got 15
'Cause
Minutes.
there's been some
real.
moments.
There's
There's a lot of moments.
And I don't want to keep because I'm trying to recover from this one right now.
yeah, she's
So-
trying y'all, but it's not
I'm trying
going very well.
because I keep finding instances when I can say it and I have to stop.
That was
So
the last time. Because I can do this.
doesn't it?
Curfew, you put a spell on us.
Curfew. Shout out to my boy.
Right,
Curfew,
shout
man.
out to you.
Shout out to
And
Curfew,
because
man.
we originally met our guest at the red carpet event.
Hello.
When we was
did.
all out there for
Yeah.
No Excuses.
We did.
For No Excuses 2022.
Mm-hmm.
And that was lit. So
That was
and
lit.
we've been talking about that, and we still talking about it. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like look, it
It
was
was
lit.
lit.
Like
We never got through that footage. That was my
I
fault.
know.
But
that was a
It was a great
it
experience.
was. She
was.
was lit.
I just
It was
'cause
lit. She was lit.
You beat me to
No, it
it,
was
but I
just
was
so-
finna give like all the nod to your girl right here because like she was just ready to go on point. You would think that
Really?
was
And
like
I-
some BET shit, like real
was like,
talk.
she was
just
born
the way
for that.
Yeah, it was.
Me and JP are just like,
You could just see the glow. Like how
I
she,
was like,
this is your
what?
time.
No, what am I gonna do now? I was like, wait, I didn't think this one. Granny didn't prepare her notes, and I was like,
you couldn't tell. You couldn't tell that
I was
Granny needed
like-
anything.
Yeah, Granny didn't need anything but a
She
mic
wouldn't have
and
did
an
all that.
opportunity.
I just kept talking and trying not to fumble my words like I usually do, and then I was still doing it,
No, you
and
did
then but
great.
it was fine though because
It
it
was
was
great.
like the usual.
We'll get through that footage. We'll
chaos.
post it at some point.
For
even though,
sure.
whatever. We'll get through it.
We'll do something special.
Because it was just a lot. I was unprepared for as much work as it was really going to be.
I was
yeah,
nervous.
It was a lot.
We had a lot
I
of
was nervous.
ambition.
And I've never done that before. The
And
editing process.
we're grandparents, y'all.
Yeah, we're
we
learning.
really don't know technology. Like
No.
people be thinking we on because we
We're
got
not.
a show. No,
We're not.
We,
I'm like, I just got an iPhone last year.
we are like, how do we share that to
Especially her.
our text messages?
This TikTok shit got me lost.
No,
in the sauce.
especially you.
Yeah, man.
You are the gramps.
I'm the
for
ultimate.
real.
I'm like great granddaddy with this
We
shit.
we're gonna have our class.
I just got a new
we gonna have
phone.
our, you got
I
15
just got a
minutes.
new phone.
We're gonna have our you got 15 minutes tech class. We're gonna have somebody. That's what we need to do. If you
Dun-dun-dun.
can help us understand
Dun-dun-dun.
our phones and some computer processes.
I'm not that old. I could figure it out.
Yeah, mind you, I'm not that computer literate, y'all, but I'm just a grandmother. But
I think I am.
right, see, Granny over there thinks she.
I think
Anyway,
I am.
y'all.
I'm like, do I have notes?
So how y'all doing? What y'all been
I just been working.
up to?
I went to a
JB?
Clipper
I'm
game though.
Oh, see, you
That
went
was
to a
cool.
Clipper
Clipper
game.
We lost. I'm gonna say it before you do.
We? You
Yeah.
a Clippers fan?
I mean, I was there for them. I was wearing their shirt.
Oh, you see how he pulled your He
So-
said
so bad.
we.
I went as a representative of a fan.
Yeah.
You know, I went to
Right.
support because I
That's
don't
what's
really
up.
do basketball.
When in
But I
Rome.
got invited and I went to support.
Great-
So
great
I
experience.
wore a fucking shirt and I wore matching shoes and I was out there looking like a real fan.
Hey,
Yeah, and,
matching shoes.
And I drank a $20 fucking tall boy.
I had to think about it. Tall boy.
Wait a
Oh.
$19.21 motherfucking cents. I got a $20 tall
He's not a
boy.
beer drinker.
Yeah,
He's like
well,
tall
I'm not
boy.
either, but I said I need to do
That shit
something
that
when I'm
cost
here.
$2 in the store.
Nigga.
Yeah, the ones like this.
$19.21.
That's that
I drank
crypto.
the fuck out of that beer.
It's that crypto center, whatever they call that shit. There.
This was at Crypto, which I refuse to call Crypto. It's still the
I
same
still call it
Staples.
Staples Center.
It's
I'm
the
not
Staples
fucking with
Center.
That's just like Fox Hills.
To me, they're just
Mall
false
is still
flagging
Fox Hills
because
Mall.
they went from one side to the other, and I don't like that. So we are still Staples Center till I die. And
Yes.
You going
yeah,
to Staples?
you going to Staples?
We won championship
Right.
at Staples
Somebody
Center. I don't know
said
about crypto.
I'm like, where's that at?
I don't know what that is.
We talking about crypto.
I don't know what that is.
Who?
But it was cool. I spent I did spend $11 on a hot dog, but that was with the senora instead of inside
Okay.
of the.
Okay.
Because I said I'll support the
Support your
senora.
local
I'm not
business.
gonna support Crypto's hot dogs that are like $17 for the same shit the senora has outside,
With the fresh onions and jalapenos
and it's
and
fucking
all that.
feeding
Seota's
her
is
for
gonna
real.
taste way better.
And it's
Period.
more
With
burnt
the
like a bitch
bacon?
like
Come on
it.
now.
Nigga,
Yeah, you
what?
get the little burnt one.
I said, could you leave it on a little longer?
She got you. She gonna take care of you too.
Oh yeah, for sure,
She
for
gonna take
sure.
care
Yeah,
of you for sure.
so, but it was cool. It was cool to be in the atmosphere of real fans because I don't really do basketball. So, like, niggas was out there tripping.
Yeah.
And then we realized we were in, like, a very heavily Nets area. Like, it was, like, Nets fans. And we were just kind of like, yeah,
Oh.
defense. And I was like, aw.
Yeah, it throws you off when
Yeah, it
it's
did.
like,
But then there was, like, a
at
husband and
games.
wife sitting behind us. And she was, like, for the Nets. And he was for the Clippers. So that was kind of cool.
So it worked out.
And so I kind of, like, I heard them both go Clippers, and or whatever. And he was like, boo. And I turned around, like, oh, you just gonna do it like that? And then they both had on different hats.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, it's cute.
That's so funny.
So that was cool.
Hey,
but,
that's how it happens too. People be having a little couple rivalries.
I know, right? They catch them on the kiss cam and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Doing like the intermissions and shit.
Yeah,
They
they
got
did a little
different
kids.
jerseys.
They
Yeah.
didn't do the kiss cam, but they did little kids dancing.
Yeah.
It was so cute.
Yeah, the
It
little
was
kids
like the
dancing is
cutest
now.
thing ever. And then they had a little white boy doing the most typical white man dance. He was going like this. And he won. And when they put the camera back on him, and they were like, because it was like him and his brother, and the dad was like, "Look, you won, you won." He had a mask on, so you couldn't like see him smiling or anything. But he was like, you could see the dad telling him, "Take a bow, take a bow." So he was going. He went. He was so cute. That was the cutest part, watching all the kids dancing.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, that's cute."
Look
But
at you.
no, I'm good.
Auntie enjoyed
They stink.
The,
Auntie enjoyed it.
yeah,
And when I
Auntie
worked in
enjoyed it.
Encanto,
Oh,
It was so
sí,
cute.
Encanto.
it was so cute.
Talk to me. What's that?
Oh my god, the movie. We
The
don't talk
movie?
about Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno.
Is that like an animated thing?
Yes.
Okay, for sure. So, okay.
It was incredible. So I went to
It was
all
a
of
Disney
the
Plus
stream. Yeah, they recorded it. So I went to all the Disney on Ices when I was little. Like my dad took
All
me.
of them?
Well, pretty much. My dad took me to
Whoa.
fucking hell shit. I saw Beauty and the Beast live play. I saw Lion King. I saw Peter Pan, Where the Wild Things Are. I saw Disney on Ice with Aladdin when all the niggas are out there skating, doing all shit. I did all that shit when I was little. My dad took me to all that shit. Wow. So this was like Disney on Ice with no ice. And they had like shit projected on the screen to make this. They made a little casita. They made a little house because that's like part of the movie. And I never seen the movie till I worked the event, but I wanted to be in there to see it. And so they made the stage look like a house, like even on the outside. So then they projected these lights on it to make like windows, and like they made it look like a live, like there's birds flying around and there's leaves and there's trees and but it's all just a projection on the actual building. It was so lit. And then the whole stage looked like Disneyland. It was like the way the stuff was built. Just you walked in there and it was like, oh, this is Disney. It was amazing. It was amazing. Then I sat on the side of the stage because I'm top flight and they're doing their shit. And I was just watching them dance and I felt like I was watching a Disney parade. Like it was so cool. And they just play the whole movie. And the parts were like the big songs or whatever. They did like a full performance. They like ran out into the stands and people were dressed like animals. It was like Lion King. Yeah. So they were just like running around doing all the shit, and they had all the original people that did the voices. They had all of them singing and like doing all the parts. So it was fucking dope. But it was just like so many people. I saw Nick Cannon and the New Babies.
Live.
I saw him live and in person. He walked right by me and said thank you. And the babies. And he looks...
Shout out to Nick.
Right. Shout out to Nick and the kids. I saw him. He was dressed like Bruno. And we don't talk about Bruno, but I'm finna talk about him. And I saw him. I saw Fez, Wilmer Valderrama. I saw Fez.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure I saw Kelly Rowland, but I might be wrong. But I feel like I saw her, but it was dark already. But that was lit. But it was really cool to see all the kids, even though I don't really like fucking kids. It was cool to see all them kids.
Cool when they're not yours.
Yeah, it's cool when they're not yours. You could just like look at them from afar and you don't have to worry about ever taking one home.
Until they start running and doing some shit.
No, these kids were actually chill because they were so fucking
amazed
by the movie.
I'd be like, hey.
No, the best thing was the little MC dude that walks around and like talks or whatever. He was like, who's ready to see Encanto? And there were these kids like sitting right in the front and the kids were like, yeah! You could see the veins popping out of these little kids' heads. They were fucking nuts. They were like, yeah! I was like, this is their shit. This is their fucking shit. I was no, and the way they were like, because they had a big Bruno, like an air blown up like thing. He comes like walking out, and the kids are looking at the stage, and there's some kids like sitting right next to me, and the mom like has the phone and she's like filming the stage, and I'm like, she sees me, and I'm like, look over there. And the kids turn around, they were, Wah! They fucking freaked out, but they were like, yeah! They just didn't know what to do with their bodies. And I was like, I swear to God, they were just tripping out. And I was like, this is amazing. This is so funny. Because it was like,
the kids enjoying themselves.
But they don't know what to do with their little bodies. They're just like
all that
convulsing.
electricity.
I was like, this, all for a cartoon.
Yeah, right. Veins.
It was, I swear to God. The way he was like, yeah! It just made me think of like Kiss. Like, yeah! Like, you know?
And y'all know that one gift for the kid is like, that's what I'm thinking about.
That's what it was. That was that. No, it was a whole front row of them. The ones that were in the front row, it was like, who gave y'all sugar before you came here? And now you guys are just, no! Encanto, Bruno! They're fucking flipping out. No, and then...
Right, Encanto's like the new, I don't even know, like...
The parents were singing all the songs. I looked over... Because there's like part where you have to like do some shit with your phone and it like links to this QR code. And so like the audience didn't listen. You're supposed to turn your phone like with the face out, like this part out, so that it projects the image and they can catch it on camera because it's getting streamed and it's going to get posted on Disney Plus. Then it makes your flashlight blink. So everybody in the audience is holding it like this with the flashlight blinking. So it looks cool. But it really should be turned around like this.
To go towards
yeah, so that you can see this like fucking shit that says Encanto and like all this other shit. So the people weren't listening, and the first time it happened, the guy was like, yeah, so when we put the thing on the screen and you're supposed to put up your phone, make sure your flashlight is facing you. The second time it happened, everybody's still like,
people don't listen.
But then the mom, they start playing like the end songs, like what I don't know, because I was paying attention, but I wasn't, and I couldn't see that good. So, they start like all the big songs, the end, like the more like sentimental, like the songs at the end of the movie that are like, meh. The moms are like, fucking singing and crying. I was like, y'all brought your kids to this, but you really got drunk and had a moment with yourself thinking about your family, which is what they wanted. But It was nonetheless, it was lit. I say I like to say it was still lit.
Yeah.
It was amazing, and it was cool watching the kids because I was like, oh, this is probably how I was watching all that shit.
Most definitely,
Exactly
yeah.
how the fuck I
I'm looking at
was.
it from a different perspective. I was
Yeah,
doing
I
that
was like,
shit
that
right
was me. And I told my dad, I was like, they made me think of me when I was little. He was like, yeah, that was you. And I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Bangs pop out your phone.
The only one I don't think I was lit for was Where the Wild Things
comments.
Are. Oh shit, you guys,
We're
we upgraded. We can see comments. Check us out.
Right.
Hey, shout out to Marley for shout out the blue jacket though. You feel me?
Right.
Hello, yeah. Hey, shit, look.
No, $11 hot dog, but it was for the senora, so it's okay because it wasn't for crypto. I gave it to what was her name, Gilberta. Have it in my Zelle. I sent it to her. I don't mind. Yeah, the senora. I wasn't gonna give them $11. I gave them $20 for my mirror, but I was gonna give him beer and hot dog money. That's doing too much. Gotta pick a struggle somewhere. That's way too
Right. I'm finna eat before I go. What you mean?
Last time I checked, the price of one, you can get two of them though at the store. So,
I want a smash burger
I'd
after.
rather go ball out and all I can eat at Denny's.
I was trying to go to Denny's.
They
but-
get a $40 burger and
Fuck
fry at damn.
And I had just spent $32 at the Hollywood Bowl on that goddamn grilled cheese.
Yeah.
And French fries.
Hold on. You said how much?
What? For what?
Huh?
A what?
You said $32.
What she said she bought?
She just said
Did I
she
hear that
spent. I think she just said she spent $32.
So remember that day that we worked and I got
fries?
food? Remember?
My head just started hurt. I thought my blood pressure got
So
high.
the day that we worked in Canto,
Like, what?
and I said, "Do you want some of my fries or some of the grilled cheese?" You'll remember. You said no. So I got a funky ass grilled cheese
With them chicken strips?
with them chicken strips and
So
them
you
French
paid
fries.
$32 for the chicken strips, for fries, and the grilled cheese?
Damn.
My brain
ate all
can't
of
even
it.
do the
Yo,
math for how much
shout
that
out.
The chicken
to-
basket was $18.
Shout out to whoever was selling that because
Man, that's all-
that's interesting.
Hold
You can
on.
make man
How
for
to
some
do it?
grilled
That
cheese.
is problematic.
How many
grilled-
chicken tenders they give you?
Three.
Three?
They were childish.
They were childish as
They were
fuck.
childish. Childish. They might have been they were like the extendo dinosaurs.
I don't want to
Talking
continue
like
talking
two
about the
dinosaurs
judgment
put
of my
together.
$32 fries that I shared with you. I gave you one of my chicken strips,
She did. She a real one.
and I asked you if you wanted
She
some
gave
grilled
you
cheese.
one of her childish.
We spent this whole time talking about me and Encanto. What else did everybody else do? Fuck those fries.
You were talking about that.
I know, but
Those screaming ass kids, you know what I'm saying? They brought a lot of life to you.
Kids.
I'm all right, man. I'm just, man, stale right now, man. You know, the last 24 hours, man, shout out to those who know what that's about. But it ain't too many people that know what that's about. But it was a stressful time.
you got through it. Though.
Well,
I'm glad
we're
that I
happy
got
you're
through
here.
it. And I'm happy that I'm here. And
Yeah.
I'm glad that you got 15 minutes. Where it's at, man.
glad you're here,
turn
too.
up, man.
If
We
you're
gonna
not here
turn
every
that-
first and third Wednesday, what are you doing?
You feel me?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But call
Not
in.
here.
Tap in, man.
323-815-4204.
Otherwise, we'll
Tap
go on
in.
another tangent. How have you been, best friend?
Oh, I was like,
Talk to us, niggas. You know, that blue jacket really is popping,
Stupid.
though, man. I'm feeling that
Thank
shit. You know what I mean?
you.
So,
Levi. I'm Levi down today, I guess.
There you are.
there we
A little
go.
bit, little flex. This is my Macy's drip. Well, no, this was just me doing too much, but
Man, that shit
that
fly.
was, I got it. I got it at the
That's
end
fly.
of last fake Los Angeles winter. So,
But we're actually starting to get winters because it's cold.
It's been cold
and I done
lately.
busted this out. So
It's hella cold. It matches everything.
I just try to do it. Like, why not?
Cause I be like, my head's too big.
I'm gonna be that crazy old lady in a fur coat and all my jewelry
fine.
at the grocery store. I'm gonna be buying a pint of ice cream, some jalapeno chips, some milk, some tea bags, and
some Tupperware.
Yep, facts.
And then some other
Tupperware.
random ass shit that's
Random
like, it's on
ass-
sale. It's $4. I'm finna get
Yep.
this.
Right.
She gonna be walking out with
It's
this.
a new spice.
Talking
I
about, I
wanna
need
try
15
it.
minutes.
No, right. I have 15.
Right. She gonna be like, I
That's what
remember.
reminds me of. They're gonna be like, old lady, put your shit down and get in line. Oh, we got a call.
Oh,
We got a call.
you got a cool.
Call a caller.
Hold on.
Right?
Wait, I gotta plug in for my cola. Wait. I can't call. Oh,
Over there.
dirt.
The usual spot. Hey, caller, who do we have on the line?
Yo. And we don't even talk anymore.
Hey! Hey, you know what's so funny? I busted that out and sang that.
I was waiting on them to keep going. Like, he
Ever
just-
so I was like, yeah, you just gonna do the one line?
Right, like, where was the rest
Hey,
of it?
vámonos, pizza.
Dominosita.
Yeah,
I can do
Domino's.
this.
I can, but I can do this.
I can do this.
Can I take your order?
Look, we finna make up a whole track. We gonna have to collab on that.
Yeah, we're gonna have to make a
talk about that.
remix.
Because we're trying to make a, we're
Yeah.
trying to do the remix.
If y'all don't know, if y'all can't tell already,
That's
we got
curfew,
curfew
y'all.
on
We
the
got curfew
line.
on
Y'all already
the
know.
line.
No
the
excuses
Mr. No
in the building.
Excuses himself,
Of
Mr.
course.
25.
The reason I was cry laughing earlier, but he didn't even know it. But it
Dead
was
right.
dead ass because of you.
Facts.
What happened? What?
You know.
Because we were over here having a moment.
A whole
we were doing
moment.
a song and dance to I Can Do This. And
It got caught on camera slightly. It was
Oh.
lit.
You should have saw the beginning of it.
she
though,
was
Brad.
cracking the
It
I
was
was
fuck up. She
crying,
couldn't even
laughing.
contain herself.
I couldn't. It
was
was
a lot of
too
She
much.
was
comedy.
dying, literally.
everything.
It was funny, though.
Dang, I should have been there.
I was
should've.
about to say,
If you would have been
you
here,
should've been
I would have
here, sir.
lost it.
But, you know, he said he
Oh,
wasn't feeling well.
No, I'm glad because if you were
Yeah,
here,
you
I
would've
would have
lost
walked
it.
out of the fucking
She would have
studio.
still been laughing.
Oh my god, I laughed for so long and so hard. I
She
can't
was.
even. Can't even. I'm
She
trying not
couldn't
to
even
laugh
say her
now.
name.
I
Yeah,
couldn't.
it was like,
Mm-mm.
that's she.
I feel it. It's sitting
She's
behind my
laughing.
face. I'm trying not to laugh now. I swear to God. So I'm holding it together because just hearing his voice when we picked up, I said, "Oh fuck, I'm about to start laughing."
It's him.
I'm
Right.
about to start laughing.
It's him.
Fuck.
The notorious.
Yeah.
But
Well, you
I
already
hope
know.
you feel better, curfew.
Feel better,
We
curfew,
wish you were
man.
here.
Yeah, I'm at like the end of it. I've been sick for like 10 days now.
Oh no.
You got the vid.
Yeah.
Tiene corona?
But
You got the
but I've
vid.
been thugging it out though.
You got the Corona pony.
No, I got the old school. I got the regular flu.
Oh, you got
got
the
the
regular
regular-
flu.
He
Okay,
said I
cool.
got the old
cool,
school.
cool, cool.
Right.
I'm mad when now you
Now
can't even
it's- yeah.
say you sick no,
No.
more without a nigga being like, you
You got the
COVID?
Rona or you got
gotta
what
specify
you
what
got.
sickness is.
Yeah,
damn.
you can't just be like I'm sick. You gotta be like I got the flu. I have a cold. I have allergies.
Yeah, I got a cold,
Yeah,
right.
You got like you can't just be like I'm sick because they're gonna be like Roni
because
pony.
I'll tell you as an allergy haver, the discrimination I receive for my sneezes and coughs, I am the audacity of some of y'all. 'Cause I be like,
Yeah,
I got allergies.
I have to hold in my dry cough when I go anywhere.
Yeah, because otherwise people are like, why are you outside? You have the Rona.
I'll
You're
be-
so disrespectful
like-
to the rest of the community because you
Right,
came outside
no.
to breathe the fresh air.
As soon as you cough, you got the Rona.
Yeah, you
Like,
got
come
the Rona.
on, can't nobody cough no more.
Can't,
Yeah.
You can't cough or be sick. You
I
gotta
mean, but
play
it
yourself.
shows you how much people are brainwashed. 'Cause, like right now, the weather's changing, so people are gonna get sick. Now everybody all of a sudden is wearing masks again.
Hey man, I'm wearing a mask even when I'm not sick because
I
fuck
know,
these niggas,
'cause
they
people are
nasty.
dirty.
I ain't even gonna lie.
That's
I
what I
wasn't wearing my
realized.
mask, and then like, I forgot exactly. No, I was in the grocery store. Anyway, some dude like we in a
Sneezed
little
near
section.
you, huh?
What?
He
I'm
sneezed.
talking like I'm
Achoo!
walking past.
Yeah.
The shit come my way.
You
I'm
seen
like,
it.
ooh. I'm like, I'm on some
Yeah, you
matrix shit.
fucking-
Like, oh, don't touch me. No.
It's like when you see a cluster of gnats and you try to walk
Yeah.
around it. That was what it was like. Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
this other lady, she just was.
No.
Like that old lady coughing shit. You be like, look, man.
That be me, old lady coughing in the store. They be looking like
Oh, shit,
into
I'm
my
just
big ass coat.
If there's too many people, I'm wearing a mask.
Period.
Like if it's
Period.
too crowded, I'm wearing a mask. I don't care,
Period,
especially if
man.
I'm not outside.
Somebody's stanky looking cough. I'm finna put my shit up.
And these kids be passing that shit to y'all, and y'all don't. Not you. I know I looked at you, Mr. I work with the children, but I didn't mean it like that. I just
Mr.
meant in
JK,
general.
the
Hey.
kids.
The kids is
I
nasty,
understand.
and the
Yeah.
kids pass it to the adults, and then the adult walk by you and they start high chew on your ass. Next thing you know, you got the flu, but niggas think you on the Roni pony. So I'm not trying to be near nobody's nothing.
Well, yeah, 'cause kids got that fucking mentality. They gonna see their
Kids are
mucus
fucking gross.
on anything. Their chairs, tables.
Kids
You
are
know how
nasty.
kids would do something like that, like sneeze, go like do all this, and I'm like, yeah, just get to touching each other. And shit, you know what I mean? Like y'all passing cooties for real. This shit real now. Like,
It's always been real. They
Hell
always
what?
done that.
Kids.
That's why I can't mess with them. I be like, don't touch my coat.
Like, imagine y'all as kids.
Oh.
Y'all were mad.
I
I was the one staring niggas down.
they
Still.
made me wash my hands after everything I did, so I kind of knew what time it was. Like,
was
feel
the
me?
kid that wanted to touch everything.
Yeah, I was searching.
I
Yeah.
was the one that you're like, sit the fuck down and do not move, and I'm like, fuck, I'm caught, because I'm over here like,
touching on everything.
I promise, I was touching everything. I was like, oh, what's that? Oh, I'm asking questions. I'm walking around. So, nah, my little grimy hands, and I bit my nails.
I used to bite my nails too,
I was
I had that shit
spreading
bad,
fucking
man.
everything
which
everywhere.
is why I'm team get my nails done. 'Cause
Gross.
I refuse.
I just think about kid hands and hands in general.
People's
Ugh.
hands, period. I've seen too many people walk out the bathroom without washing it.
You know what's the most
I ain't even
disgusting
talking
thing?
about that.
You know what's-
Oh my
And that's
God.
and that's
That
and that's
happens a lot.
women, y'all. So
No,
watch
you
out
know
for
what the
these
most
Hey,
disgusting
Hey,
thing is?
no offense. Yo, no
They're-
offense.
women are
but
gross.
It's a lot of white people that do that shit.
Dun dun dun. Secrets out, y'all. Too bad I
Shit
already
just
knew
went.
that.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it solid with
That's
you though,
why.
Brad.
That's why the corona spread the way it did. You
If y'all-
see, they wasn't talking about us till about 6-7 months. Into
If y'all
the
go
game.
to the bathroom on
Tom Hanks get it first.
where's it at? The Home
Yep.
Depot. It's a Home Depot on Slauson and Western.
Not that Home Depot.
That
What's-
restaurant right there.
Oh,
Oh,
ugh.
my fucking
Any
God.
Home Depot.
Like y'all don't.
Sorry.
So when you
I'll
wipe
bitch.
your
Everybody
ass, you
knows.
mean to tell me you do
Any
this?
Home Depot.
First of all, everybody knows
Shit's
construction
nasty, bruh.
workers drink hella coffee and rock stars and eat
That shit
breakfast
nasty.
And everybody
burritos.
knows the construction workers be
And the trash
outside the
can
Home
be right
Depot.
next to the shit. So how do you miss the
Hey.
trash can for it to get on the floor? Bruh, nasty.
Hey, you want to know? This might fuck y'all up, but y'all want to
No.
know what's the nastiest part of the bathroom?
What? The
The
door.
door.
The what's it called? The fucking dryer.
The
The
hand
hand
dryer.
Right, because it blows
'Cause
all the
it's-
shit
there's a
particles.
cookie- You know all the
I
germs.
saw a video on YouTube that messed me up forever. I have not dried my hands on a hand dryer in 3 years.
Because you don't want shit particles blowing onto your hand and cooking.
Yes, and
No?
it's been proven. You can just
Yeah.
you can just
Well, you know what
can
they
just get a
swab
the
paper
air.
and do it, just
You
shit
know what the
particles.
dirtiest part of a restaurant is?
What is?
What is it?
The fountain drinks and where the
Yep, the
bartender,
ice shit
where the drink, where the
Comes out.
soda comes out at. They tested fountain drinks,
The little
the
guns. that
fountain,
they got
and the
on
little guns that the bartenders use. Those are the dirtiest things in a bar or a restaurant because they don't take the nozzles off and clean them. And as someone that used to, that was my first job, I worked in a movie theater, and we used to have to take the nozzles off of the fountain
They get
drinks,
gross.
and you have to soak them in water overnight. You're supposed to clean them and then soak them in like some kind of solution overnight, and then rinse them and put them back in. There's rings of mold around there. They've tested for fecal matter, like those guns.
Gross.
I'm telling you, it's the nastiest
And
part.
they charge you $20 for a shot.
Bruh, for a shot of shit.
All right.
The
Shot
things
of
you
shit.
learn here when you got 15 minutes.
The more you
know,
know,
the
the
more
more
you
you
know.
know. I wish I knew some fish facts.
Yeah, because we out
Some
here.
kind
Hey,
of fish
welcome!
fact.
Hey,
In the
welcome
deep
to You
blue
Got
sea.
15 minutes.
I can do
We can do this.
Ah, right.
Well, you already know what time it is. We gotta
Thank
introduce
you
our guest.
for tapping in with us, Curfew. You already know.
Appreciate
Hopefully
the
we'll
love,
see you
Curfew.
soon. Feel better.
Wishing you
drink
well,
some
man.
tea.
Yeah, get better soon.
Hey, now we out here in the
Get
city.
your little hot toddy or
Hey,
something, man.
hey,
you
I
know.
feel like finna do the news.
Right. I'm
San
Joyce.
Diego.
You already
Wales,
know.
vagina.
I'll be there next time. Hey, wait, what's
Holla.
it called? Is it next time will be what?
The
Boom, boom.
Oh,
Oh,
we're
yeah,
gonna-
right after the holidays.
Yeah.
See, tú sabes.
Yeah,
We're gonna
exactly.
do the first week of December.
see.
Yeah, and we don't even talk anymore.
Hey, right. I don't even know where we are.
That's gonna get too real.
I was like, I'm not finna get all that. I'm not finna get you all that.
Hey,
You're
that's
gonna have to
kinda
put me in a
good.
showcase curfew for that.
That part.
Hey, we got you. We got you.
Stupid.
Hey, speaking of that,
You
it's
gotta
gonna
do
be the
what?
first time I announce it, but we back with another show December 15th at Universal Bar and Grill in North Hollywood.
Hey,
Ooh, y'all heard
Okay.
it. I'm already
Nice.
trying
Y'all
to
heard
see
it
the
first here.
date.
December
When's
15th,
the
right? Let me check the
15th?
calendar.
That's a Friday or something.
That's a Thursday,
It's a Thursday?
y'all. Yes.
Perfect.
Perfecto. Y'all heard it first.
Yep.
Y'all here first.
Boom,
Hey,
boom.
no excuses. And you said that's at the Universal
Bar
Bar.
and Grill in North Hollywood.
All
Yeah.
right. What, like 9 p.m., 8 p.m.? What?
It's gonna be at 8 p.m. to 12:30.
For sure.
Nice.
For
For
sure.
sure. You already know.
Yeah.
So make sure y'all go and check out our man's Curfew, man.
No
Tap
excuses.
in. No excuses.
Y'all already know. Well, for sure, thank you for calling in, Curfew. We finna tap in with our guests.
You already know what it is.
So, Holla at
All
us.
right. Peace out. Y'all
Thanks
love
for
y'all.
calling.
Take care. Love
Love
you
y'all
too.
Ooh, no excuses.
Right?
Always love with curfew.
I know, right?
He's the reason for all of these things taking place, ladies
Right.
and
Curfew's the
gentlemen.
GOAT,
We
man.
can-
Just so you know, hardest working man.
No, hardest working man out here.
Period.
Like, period. I'm like, you ain't tired? I'm literally, I'd be like, you was doing what? And then
Right.
what?
And then where? And when you live where? You
I
gotta
had
drive
to-
where?
I had to
You
go
still
lay
what?
down.
Are you still there?
So-
Oh, okay.
I need to
Soldier.
lay down.
Soldier. For
So
real.
let's get right into it, y'all. So we got a special guest in here. We've been trying to get him in
Yes,
here.
sir. Yes,
we
sir.
finally got him in the building, y'all.
Period.
We met him originally at the No Excuses red carpet event
Yes,
that
we
we
did.
were at. We already been telling y'all about that. That was a whole like experience in itself, and that was dope. So we just want to introduce and bring this guy back first of all, because we were like, we talked to him before, but we talked to a lot of people, so we didn't really have enough time to get into it with everybody, but we got him in here now. Introducing Cali Niggas.
Shout out.
Hey.
Welcome,
What's
welcome.
good? 15 minutes. Thank y'all for having me here.
Thank
Thank you for coming, man.
coming.
Yeah. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
In time. In due
Appreciate you,
time.
man.
Shout out to Curfew for that as well.
Always.
Most definitely, always.
Yes.
You always
shout out
lugging
to
people up.
Curfew.
He is. Hardest working man.
No,
I'm telling you.
he is. And
No
no, and
lie.
I feel like he does a good job of like connecting people. Like Curfew ain't no hater. He's not gonna like
No.
if he knows somebody that could do something for you or like whatever, he's gonna connect you and get
Put
you
you,
connected
put you in
and
the right
put you-
position.
Yeah,
For
which
sure.
is that's why like and you could tell when people how people deal with you like your rapport and like
Yeah.
across the board like you just can't find that kind of like authenticity,
Yeah,
especially
he's
like
genuine.
in
You
the
can feel it.
industry, you know, like
Yeah,
it's just people come with all kind of like
he do
ill
get free game
intentions.
out there.
He
No
does.
lie.
Yeah, a lot of free game,
Not-
you know?
Some will take it in. Some will just
Right, you listening
let
or
that go
not?
right by them. They don't even know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
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 exactly.
that's true.
So, I know that you are a conscious rapper, and I know I'm a little conscious myself. So,
Yeah.
like, I know your name is kind of like got a little alter
As a meaning behind
meaning.
it. The
yeah.
substance behind
so
it,
can
man.
you get into
So
that for
Cali
us?
niggas, depending where you're at, if you're like in Ethiopia or something, they'll pronounce it as niggus. And it's Semitic root originated. You know, we're not gonna go too much into that depending on y'all.
I
But you
did-
know,
I did some
I say
research.
Semitic. I say Semitic for a purpose. You know,
Yes.
and it's
Right,
not.
right.
And I mean, for me, it started off as we out here in the streets. We call ourselves niggas all day, like nothing. I mean, depending. And it's funny that word can mean 10 different things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mhm. Exactly.
If you're with your brothers,
It's your brother.
it means your brother. Anybody else, you could be calling them out. Who knows? But one thing that they did tell us and showed us for about over 400 years was that's a slave name, is derogatory, nasty. You can go speak to some of the elders that were born here and they'll tell you, oh, don't use that word.
Yeah.
And yeah, of course, in a sense, but once you start learning your own history,
Yeah.
and you realize, there are some things you can't take back. And so I call myself that, so I could try to take that back from that.
Yeah.
That's right.
I
That's
love
right.
it.
That's what's happening,
Yeah.
man.
That's what's up.
Yep. And I'm a conscious rapper. It didn't start off like that. It didn't start off like I am from the streets. I do come from Pomona, California.
Okay. And then so for you, what would you consider a conscious rapper, like that realm or that genre, like?
So, I mean, to me, Outkast is a conscious group. You got J. Cole, you got Kendrick.
Yeah.
Common.
I mean, Common.
I would
Even Drake, there's different styles of consciousness. Some go deeper
Yeah.
into
To
it.
some
Some
degree, yeah, he got a couple of hits.
some
where it's
play
like, yeah, you know what I
right
mean?
with the mainstream, and that's what took me a while to really see how it was gonna come out. I have songs out there. I do have songs with the Outlaws, Tupac and Outlaws groups. So I do have some stuff out there. I am from the Dog Pound
Yeah, I was
family.
about to say I heard
Yeah,
you down with
I'm independent, but yeah, the
DPG.
Dog Pound is the family. Shout out to the Dog Pound, Cristal, DPG, Godmother, Roscoe, Corrupt, Daz, all y'all. Everybody shows love. And one thing is about 7 years ago is when I decided to be a conscious rapper. To me, it was just more like we don't have that no more and really don't even look like we're going to have any of that anytime soon.
And we don't have
Right.
it from LA.
No.
Man.
We don't have
no.
no LA. I mean Kendrick, but like
Yeah, the last person was probably like Tupac or something.
right.
Right.
And even then, there were certain ways that he went about it, and so I'm trying to come at it in a different way. And besides that as well, not only that, I felt like I had a message to give
Right, right.
because my background is crazy. I don't know if you guys remember as well, but I'm Jamaican and Salvadorian. You know, my mother's Salvadorian, my dad's Jamaican, my stepdad's Arabic.
Ooh.
So
Got a nice little
Nice
mix.
little
That-
mix.
that's
you
a
talking
whole,
to somebody who grew up going to the mosque, Catholic, Christian,
Yeah.
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 learning Rastafarian, a very confused child to where I was like, you know, one day I just told my mom, well, what do black people, what's their religion? Oh,
Right.
you know, she was, oh, well, you could be Christian, Catholic, you could choose anything. And I was like, but what's our religion?
Right.
That's when I started to
Research.
and just see, because I mean, every religion has its own truths, but to me, at the same time, knowing how we are as humans, something man-made written, it's not always what it is. So I try to search for myself and realize. The more I learn, the more I realize I know nothing.
Yeah.
And
Like
Yeah.
wisdom and knowledge is like, what is it, like infinite, right? You can just continue to learn.
yeah, I mean,
Brain,
even
yeah.
little things that's going on with the Kanye, the Kyrie Irving, you know, all that stuff. That's is weird to me that we'll talk down our own people, even though we don't really understand what they're talking about sometimes.
Right,
You're
right.
talking about somebody who is worth $11 billion at some point, and then he said a couple things, and overnight, half of that went out. This was a black man, you know, and I don't think people understood when he was saying he was asking questions to certain people, and those are people we can't reach. We can't even go to court
You can't sit in the same
and have
room
a straight.
with them.
You know, we feel some type of way when we go to court just to pay a ticket.
Absolutely.
That's mentally.
Yeah.
I'm over here just gonna pay a ticket. I feel like I'm gonna get arrested for some reason.
Off top,
but-
man. No lie.
Right.
No lie.
So I'm kind of going towards that and realize that fame can possibly come a little later, not after the fact, but you know I'm prepared to do that. And I do got my Dog Pound family, No Excuses. You know I deal with Young West LA group out here, Platinum
Shout
Player
out to
Group.
Young West
Right,
LA.
shout out
Shout
to
out
Young
to
West
West
LA.
UPG.
You know, Platinum Player. So there's a couple people I work with, and I have music scattered out everywhere. But the way I'm gonna come out, it's gonna be a certain way. So that's what's gonna be coming up this 2023.
Well, that's what's up, man. That's what's up, man.
All right,
Like
just
it, I like
wait
it.
on it.
I can sense a lot of confidence over there, man. So I
Right?
kind of want to
I
know,
mean-
what is something that motivates you, man?
I have 2 daughters.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that also
Babies will
changed
do
the way I did music. You know, and how I'm want them to perceive me and what they're gonna be listening to later on. Of course, I'm not gonna escape certain things, certain ways I am. But what I do teach them and the way I speak with them is not as equals at this point. I mean, they're still little, but I speak to them equally.
people.
They're
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
You know,
Right,
they have
right.
an issue, or if I say something they don't really agree with it, talk to
back.
me. I'm not gonna be like, oh, this, no, just talk to them, and it starts there. Especially women, you know, they taught me a lot just off the top. So
Culture is
That's what's
spreading.
up,
Yeah.
man. That's what's up.
yeah,
I like
yeah.
it. I like when it's like that, though, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like sometimes external factors can help that internal leveling up, too. Because I
Yeah.
heard you said you didn't start off like that.
Yeah.
So I take it that you started off where
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I'm from the hood.
Right,
you know,
right,
it's
right,
not, it's nothing new. It's just, but having the attention of certain people that normally you wouldn't, just being a regular conscious rapper, I realized that I do have a good backup with me.
That's what's
You know,
up.
I
That's what's up, man. Yeah.
These
I can switch sides if
these
I need
OGs
to.
looking. It's not even that. It's just the OGs are listening. Like, okay,
Right.
like we already know what you're about, but what you're saying,
That respect.
that's
Yeah.
so you know, see how I'm gonna reach the next generation coming up was the plan. And now that I have that, I'm going in. You know, there's no ifs, ands, or whats. It's it is what it is. To me, it don't matter who you are, what you are. You want to do something, you can do it.
Yeah.
You might not be able to do it as the next man who does it within 2-3 weeks or 2-3 months. Might take you 5 years, but that perfection, you'll see that towards the end. So
That's what's up, man.
Who are some of your musical inspirations? Like when you were growing up, who did you aspire to want to sound like at some point, and then maybe now it's completely not it at all? You went left. See,
one of the well, because most people know, anybody watching this, they're laughing right now. They already know what I'm gonna say, but obviously it would be Tupac, you know, and it just went to, okay, who's considered, you know, the better rapper at that time and what they're talking about and how he studied people. So to me, I figured, well, if I studied him, I already studied Rakim, KRS-One. I already studied all those just through him. So
it's an all-in-one inclusive
kind of
study.
little cheat code.
Right.
And I didn't study him to rap like him. I just studied what he talked about. You know, I'm the oldest out of 7 kids, so I had to learn from my mistakes.
Ooh.
Where are you in the 7? You said the oldest?
I'm the oldest.
Jeez.
So you had to play big
I had
brother.
to
Big
learn
brother.
from my mistakes.
Yeah.
How many
You know,
sisters?
my mom was separated when I was 5, so 2 sisters,
Ooh, still a lot of boys.
2 girls.
Okay.
Yeah,
Still
At
gotta
least
be
they
big,
got
bro.
protection.
yeah. So
It ain't you with like 6 sisters.
Right.
Me like,
Right, and it's him.
Stop.
Right.
watch
Yeah.
all y'all.
yeah, so you know, and growing up too, the confusion of being mixed.
Hello.
I don't know if a lot of people understand that
They don't.
black and brown. In one
Hey,
one way,
right.
obviously it's a blessing, but then you grow up and you're like, oh man,
Why aren't you
this-
speaking enough Spanish?
this
Why
is-
aren't you black
this
enough?
is
Why aren't you this?
both bottom of the barrels, according to this country,
Right.
you know. But si hablo español también, no se preocupen. Pero
Okay.
Poquito.
I usually use that special occasions now. But yeah,
Like, he went all in and I said,
I'm like, that's
poquito.
my line.
yeah.
I know, a little bit. Not that much.
Yeah,
I
when I-
understood it, but man,
Yeah, when I say I'm
poquito.
trying to reach people, I'm trying to reach everybody,
He was like, I
you
don't I
know,
speak Spanish.
black
don't
and
trip.
brown.
Don't
So
worry.
I have music. I have music coming out pretty soon. I have one where I do have a verse in Spanish.
I was just about to say, you got some
I
Spanish
did
music?
send it to you guys. You might hear it in a little bit.
Hey, que
And I have some
bueno.
other music coming out in Spanish as well. And just gonna go,
Okay.
just
Trying
gonna
to
go
reach
from there.
Watermark, y'all.
He bilingual, y'all.
And now it's time to use the plugs that you got. You know, okay, I
Yeah.
got my, you know, stepdad. He's a actually famous reporter in Dubai.
Wow.
So-
This nigga got
He's
connections.
a famous
Wow.
reporter.
Yeah,
in
I'm
Dubai.
very humble.
Wow.
You know, I'm very humble. That's
That's
why you
what's up.
never know who you
Wow.
know. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you know, me and Curfy talk about this all the time. We regular people, but we a powerhouse. We know people, and we're not the type that's not gonna. You know, I have a certain way where I'm coming out on my music, but if I see another talent or something like that, that's why I stay at all the shows as well, just to hear everybody else. Here, you ready to go see this guy? Go see this guy.
Right.
You know, there's no hate, but at the same time, you know, you got to be dedicated and work
Yeah.
hard. And
Absolutely.
Curfy taught me that.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Curfy taught me that.
Man,
I'm gonna
he
give him
does
that
it.
credit right there.
He does it.
And that guy
Especially with
is-
what you do, man. It's like, because you also, regardless of, like, I always looked at it like this, man. Performers, artists, whatever the case may be, you guys are like preachers to like the deaf who
Yeah.
really can't hear nothing, but your music talk to them and speak to them and get them on the level. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot of youth that I know that just, they listen to, I'm gonna keep it real, they listen to a lot of bullshit. They listen to a lot of
Because
bullshit.
most of the shit is bullshit.
I mean, and you know, it's simply just, it is what it is. But then when you ask them about cats like Kendrick Cole or, you know, conscious rappers, they ain't really feeling that.
Yeah.
And I think that we need more of that, because I feel like the more we can flood the streets with that, especially connected to the street ones, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You'll
Shout
catch
out to
on.
Lil Baby, because he
Yeah,
one
he
of
do
the
a lot.
ones that
Yeah.
kind of do know how to reach these people
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
in that
yeah.
manner. And
We need more.
Right,
of
taking
him.
advantage
Yeah.
of his platform.
yeah,
Absolutely,
exactly,
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, because you don't come across that a
No.
lot nowadays.
Especially
No.
for his age, because he's not very. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, most of them
Right,
just be out here trying to
especially
trick
like
off
you
their
said,
money.
compared to all the bullshit that's out, and people be talking about people, and I be like, who? I like literally officially feel old because I'm like, I don't even know a lot of these people, but
And they're like, they're multimillionaires and their songs are on the radio. And she's like, who?
Ooh, so look, I want to know What's your guilty pleasure? The song you don't play when your homies ain't around, nobody. Like, what's your guilty pleasure song, album,
That
whatever
you
that
singing
you
to
listen
in the
to?
shower.
Yep.
I don't have none.
Nah, you lying.
I'm
got
the
something on your
one
playlist?
that if I'm driving,
You
the
got
homies
something on
already
your
know. One,
playlist.
we hotbox. You can't roll the windows down. till
At
we
all.
done.
That's me.
Two,
Dang.
I'm bumping Purple Rain on purpose. I'm playing Prince.
He's that one.
Yeah, I have them singing too. It don't.
Purple rain.
Yeah, they
You
gonna
know,
be
I learned some game from Prince. You know, I was like,
A
okay,
lot.
you know,
Yeah.
Oh, I went to go
Yeah,
see.
they-
I went to go see
they,
Purple Rain.
the OG niggas ain't of that genre. They gonna be the ones
no,
on
man.
like,
Yeah.
stop it.
Brian Adams, all that.
Yes.
I'm universal when it comes to
Kiwi
music.
Star 98.7,
Most definitely,
Brian
most definitely.
Adams.
Hello.
I ain't gonna sit there and pretend I know who's Brian Adams. Let's just ask that question right there.
He has that one fucking song.
I'm like, R.I.P. Art LeBeau. He passed too.
Oh yeah.
He said, "Who's Brian Adams, man?"
He sings that one song.
What's this? I mean,
I can't think
He
of
has
how it goes.
I can't.
he has that one song. I don't know what
Yes.
movie it came out of, but he was like, "If you really love a woman,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
let her hold." You know,
Yeah, it's
Shout
how
out
old
to
song
Brian
from the
Adams.
90s.
that's one of the ones. But he
Yeah.
has a lot of other
That's the
ones that are
one.
way.
now see, I know the
It's
song.
all
I gotta
epic.
know.
It's all
Yeah.
epic as fuck.
Right, I was like, I needed to click
know,
that too right there.
Anything I'll do it for you.
for
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, I know. So I'm
You know those type of
familiar.
songs.
Okay.
Those are the songs I'm in the shower. I'm like, I feel like I'm doing the best singing that. I'm in the video singing that.
Hey, right. The
Hey,
water,
he in
water.
there working
running
on his
you.
craft,
But
though.
then you
feel
come
me?
out, you know, you come out, we bumping some.
Not from
shit
something.
from there.
For me, that's
Look,
that's
look
Kid
at the
Rock.
album. I'm dead.
Oh.
Oh yeah, this one right here actually is called All I Need.
Hey.
This one was produced by my boy C-Dub from Platinum Records, Platinum Players, and also this one's featuring him, my homegirl Rye, the writer. That's somebody y'all probably got to get up here. She's a very, very talented singer, rapper, writer.
Wait,
You
didn't
know,
we
and
try to get her something happen?
Maybe we did.
Maybe. I don't know.
If not,
Maybe.
then we need to.
But
Curfew.
and this is one of the songs. Yeah, see, Curfew don't know her.
Oh, then
Yeah,
maybe
we
we
did.
didn't.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
We
then
have
maybe
I have an EP. We have some EP coming out with her pretty soon.
not.
Got a couple songs, but this one's called All I Need, and this is actually one of the ones where I do rap in Spanish.
Y'all heard it. He
Okay.
bilingual,
Hey.
y'all. Poquito.
Boop, boop, boop. Right. That's why I gotta throw that out there too, though. Poquito.
Yeah, she be the one. They start talking
Yo
Spanish to us, and
entiendo.
she be like, "Ugh," and I'll be like, "What'd she say? Answer him, Jocelyn."
Yeah, I heard her say a word in Spanish earlier. I was
She
like, oh,
pretty good. Macy's did her well.
See,
A little
She
bit
learned
something,
Spanish
something,
at
huh?
Macy's.
See,
Yeah.
really, high school did me well. In
Oh.
middle school, Spanish. Shout out to
No.
y'all. I was a nerd, so I used to get A's and shit.
No.
But I retained it, and then I realized, wow, I work at Macy's downtown. Who did I think
Oh,
I was?
señoras.
My first day, I was in there going over all my numbers in Spanish. I'm like, going over everything in my head. I'm pulling out shit. I'm like, damn, they did me well. So I got lucky, but
It's usually pretty easy. They usually go by
Poquito.
expression. You can kind of tell what they're trying to say just by their expression.
I just use context clues. If I understand at least 4 words, I can figure it out.
Right. If
Am
I
I
do
gonna
that-
respond back in Espanol? No.
The body like this too.
No.
yeah,
I
yo
can put it
entiendo
together.
mucho
Yeah.
más.
What? Poquito.
But let's get into
'Cause
it,
no.
y'all.
What are we,
Can we
what
get
about to
did he? I thought we had a clip too.
I
Did
don't
we have
know.
a clip or you just have to?
do? We got a clip.
Do have a clip.
Let's
This
hit him
one,
with the clip.
This is actually another song I have with Idi Amin from the Outlaws right here.
Hey.
This one's called 2020.
That artwork, man, I seen that because I checked out your Instagram, of course, and I seen that, and I just thought that was hella dope right there.
Yeah.
But I gotta ask about my man's right here next to you. That's like next to George Floyd. Who is that?
On the
On the from our view, he's to the left.
to
Right
the left.
here.
Honestly, you know what? That is, I want to say that's that actor that's been on Netflix right now a lot. What is his name? I forgot his name. I put just a couple people. They're not all deceased on there. Obviously,
But I seen
the-
my man's. I was like, man, is that Gucci at first? Because he
Oh,
kind of
yeah,
looked like him
no.
a little bit. And then I'm like, I know that can't be Gucci unless it's old school. But then I'm like, nah.
Yeah, I see.
But yeah.
Probably got confused by the
And I
nose.
feel like that we are treated differently than other
It's one
people.
of the first songs I did with
I don't like how we
Amin
treated
from the Outlaws.
Just because of our color doesn't mean anything
this
to
one,
me.
2020, we exposing all lies. 2020, we
I
exposing
guess
all lies.
he wasn't able to do this song with Tupac.
2020, we exposing all
And
lies.
so one of my boys, shout out to Ace Beats, he remade this for us.
Hey, that's dope.
And
Yeah.
I was able to get on it, so I was like,
And
man,
I was
all right.
listening. And I was
That's
listening
nice.
to it on the web print. I'm thinking like, damn, this shit it got like one of them vibes. Man, I feel like I'm back in like middle school on my way to high school, damn near. But I'm driving this
Right,
time
like
this
some
one is
classic shit.
yeah. I just felt like King vibes, low key, kind of like I was like, okay, I like this shit, man, right here, man. We gonna knock this one on the way home too. Real talk.
Definitely.
These last couple of songs that I put out have been that type of music.
Right.
I do have club songs, but I have been usually just performing those. Just, so when it does come out, people already get used to it and understand what
Yeah.
songs is out. But I do have, I have a plan. I do understand the way the game is and how it does work. So one things I learned was you can have your own style. And then people might accept it off the top. If not, you have to learn how to adjust yourself. Not lose yourself, but adjust yourself. You got to see who's really on the top, and you cannot. It doesn't matter who it is, Lil Uzi, anybody like that. He's not that bad either. Shout out Lil Uzi.
Hey.
But you know what I mean. It could be
Yeah.
any
You
other
gotta
type
find your
of
longevity.
rapper, but you tap into that energy, that sound. Once you get accepted, then you can create your own platform from there.
Yeah.
So this.
I think too many times people try to emulate somebody else, and that's where they get lost. Everybody starts sounding the same, and nobody's gonna get picked up because you're not adjusting. Like you said, you're getting lost in trying to be somebody else, and you can't try to be that sound. You have to just take what you can from it and tweak it so that it stays in the algorithm, so that it stays in line with
What's poppin', what's trendy,
it's like,
the sound.
because otherwise it's just repetitive and you just get skipped over because there's a million other people.
Like, all your songs sound the same. Or like,
and that's what makes you stand out. That's what makes you catch the ear of the right person and puts you in the right rooms. But it seems like you got your foot in some of the rooms already,
You in
so
there.
you're already there,
Yeah.
which is great. So the anticipation is fucking high now for whatever it is you about to drop.
So what is it? So where can people check you out at?
You can check me out on all platforms, actually. YouTube, Spotify, Apple.
Everything.
Everything.
Wherever you listen to your music out.
Wherever you listen to your music, type
what's
me
your
up.
socials for people to follow?
You can
Stay tapped in.
you can add me at Cali Niggas, CALINEGUS.
Y'all see
And
it
that's
right
pretty
there.
much for anything. You could type that up on YouTube.
Make sure y'all check him out, man.
Right.
Make sure
Everywhere.
y'all
Go
the
hit y'all
music.
local platforms. Check him
Yeah.
out.
Tell him my
Right.
man's
Like,
gotta.
follow, share. Y'all already
And stop
know.
being bougie LA people. Fucking support other LA artists. We have a
Yeah,
trend
man,
going
let's get
for
this.
Yeah.
Last couple of episodes, we're giving y'all new music to listen
Are
to.
you gonna
local
Are
artists.
you gonna hop on the December 15th?
Yes, I am. You already know. For sure.
Hey,
Already know.
We got a
Hey.
caller,
Oh, we got a
guys.
caller.
Go ahead and plug in your headphones right there. The cord, I think is No, because I unplugged it to listen to it.
Hey, caller, who do we have on the line?
Yo, what's up, family? It's De Leon. How y'all doing?
Hey,
Hey, what's up, De Leon?
What's going on?
De
How you
Leon,
doing?
what's going on?
De Leon, man. That's another guy right there.
I see my boy Cali on there, man. I had to call and say what's up.
What's up, my boy? Tú ya sabes cómo es.
Tú sabes, familia,
Yeah, De
familia,
Leon,
I
my
love
boy,
the
man,
place,
from Amp
man.
Events, man.
Yes,
Can't
sir.
forget about him. Cannot forget
Nice.
about
Looking
him.
good.
He another hard-working person as well.
Right. If y'all missed the episode when we had De Leon, y'all gotta check that out too. We had him in the studio, so make sure y'all check that out.
Yep.
Follow him. I am De Leon on Instagram. Tap
Man,
in.
I love y'all.
Love you
Love
too,
you, bro.
man. Hope we see
Cali,
you on
you killing
December
me, my boy.
15th.
Yes, sir. Good
Yeah,
looking.
you better.
You already know.
Hey, you already know, no
Y'all
excuses.
looking fly, man. Much love, fam.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate
See
that,
you
De Leon.
soon.
He just reminded me
Hey,
too.
got you, man.
He just reminded me I
I'm
do have a
see y'all
show.
soon.
See you. Take care.
Yeah. Peace.
I do have a show coming out on on the 10th of December in Whittier. I'll send y'all more info on
Yeah,
that.
for sure.
That's gonna be a dog pound show.
Oh.
It's gonna
Right,
be
I'm
one-
like, you said
one
the
of
10th? Okay, Saturday, and then we gotta do the 15th. Okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lit
You know,
December,
Got
man.
a
Right.
birthday going on for one of the Dog Pound family members, so we're gonna have some people out there. Would love y'all to come through and support that.
Interesting.
Y'all heard
Yeah.
it first. Don't be trying to say y'all didn't get the scoop.
That you got 15 minutes. You already know.
Hey,
That part.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm going to close out with a question.
Oh shit.
Because nobody's safe, and you aren't either.
Make it good.
Right.
I am
What's-
I am single.
Oh look.
Oh,
Change
okay.
up
She about to switch her whole question
Now,
up
now
now,
you
bruh.
just.
Oh,
you just.
damn.
Oh, okay.
I was-
you
I was just finna
She
give
was
you
gonna
a
be respectful because
you
she
know.
heard kids and see, okay, you
I
might
am
have
single.
a family.
single?
I was
But
finna
you
let
got
you know,
yourself-
like,
I am
Okay,
in my
go ahead.
kid's life.
Go
You know, I
ahead,
am in
go
my
ahead.
kid's life.
Go ahead, John. Run
know.
it
But
through the
Sissy
system
single
one more
over
time.
there, though. You know
Go
what I
ahead.
mean?
Right. The system has to recalibrate.
You know.
Yeah.
So, this is literally how my brain works. Oh,
Oh,
input
new information. Oh,
Let's go. Okay.
yeah.
We got recategorized.
Yeah.
Next file cabinet.
Oh, man.
Rolodex.
All right, here we go. I'm single. Yeah.
What is the nastiest thing a girl's ever done to you?
Ooh.
Told you.
Well, the nastiest thing a girl I let her do.
You better.
Uh,
or you take it.
We
No,
gotta
I
be
mean,
specific.
hey, I mean, it's if some people are
She
comfortable
took
with
it,
certain things, that's cool. You know, I watch American Pie, but I'm not really like that
Right.
about that life.
What, I don't know quite what life that is, but
Not the pie part. The other parts they experienced with, but
this one
Probably-
time at Bangkok.
probably probably when.
I was like, who's gonna say
And
it?
if you don't get that joke,
No,
you're
when-
not
when-
old enough to hang out
when
with
it's what the men did to get to that. It's what they were doing to get to that. What they were allowing themselves to happen to them to get to that.
That was a time to be alive, y'all.
But
Back in that
no, it was
era. He said American. We took it back.
And if you don't know that reference, you're too young to be here.
That's why I said you can't hang out with
Yeah.
us.
we were exchanging pleasure, and she started to do these little tricks. And
What kind of
Kind of
tricks?
tricks.
am I allowed to like just talk that?
Yes.
Like I mean,
Do you see what she
you
just
know,
asked
okay,
you?
well, so
Sí,
you know
¿por
when
qué no?
cause honestly, like I love sex. I love to have sex, and
What sign?
you know,
are
I love
you?
the pleasure. I'm a Capricorn, so I do love the pleasure. That's all good. It's really optional, but
It's getting
it's
real
a
chaotic
up and
with
down
this
if
answer.
Yeah, I know. I'm
no.
like, so
It,
what
well,
is she-
if
what she
if a
did
girl
to
wants to
you?
give me head,
Okay.
so you know, I usually don't always ask for that. It don't matter.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Depends on the person. But this one time she just naturally did it. I'm like, okay. And that it was that time where I actually found out that some women get off by that. Some guys probably don't even know because they were here telling the girl, you know, she was already like, I'm like, what? I haven't done nothing yet. All right,
It'd be a dude.
this is working. This is working on my side. You know, this cuts down on a couple
Right,
minutes or
right.
whatever I gotta
Well,
last.
took some time
Absolutely,
away from
absolutely.
me.
Anyways,
She blew your socks off.
it was going good, and just
Not
you know,
the
her tongue just started traveling a little bit, two different places. I'm like, okay, you know, it's like, woo, you know, you get that little. It's like
You get
It
that little.
made that
She kept
little-
going a little
Yeah,
south.
You know, it's,
eyes
She kept
go.
going a little
Yeah.
south. She just kept heading south.
What is this? You know, I'm like,
hold on, wait a minute
you know,
now.
just stop right there. That crack
Chill at the-
exactly.
chill at the
Right
border.
Not
crack,
stop at the
Chill at
crack
the border.
exactly.
Just right, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good.
Like, okay.
That's a good verbal differential.
You know, I mean, I'm sure of my
definitely a
sexual
good
self. You know,
verbal
so it's-
barrier.
I'm
Verbal
not.
Hey.
barrier.
So it wasn't.
Stop at the
no,
crack.
none- it was
I'm
not like,
still
oh, I
pushing.
feel
I'm
weird. I don't.
still
It's just like,
pushing a
okay.
little. I'd be like, oh,
You
right
know,
here,
Yeah, you're like right here, right here.
over there,
Did you
right,
mean right here.
here.
You meant
Hey.
down here.
Oh, my bad.
Y'all crazy, man. They wild, bro.
I thought you meant right
I'm
there.
with you though, cause
I'm
Like
finna,
you said,
I'm finna
what
push
you
any
allow,
limit.
right?
Yeah.
Period.
yeah,
Right.
it's about what you allow,
I'm
man.
finna allow what I'm finna push on
Yeah,
you.
it was. It was cool. No, it's just that was like the first time we
So would
we,
you
we
let
did that, and
somebody
I'm like,
do it again?
I'm like,
Would you let somebody?
I'm not
do
the
it
top
again?
notch, not the top notch person in the world. So if you're doing this with me, then
He said, "I'm
This
not
is
the
not-
most top notch."
this can be a
So
usual
she-
thing, and it's not.
That's kind of
she's
I don't know how you,
credit
if you don't know
card
somebody like
red flag-ish.
It was too early
Yeah.
for credit card swipes.
You were
Yeah,
like,
ladies, even guys have red flags. Trust.
Real
Yeah,
talk.
you
real
Real
ones.
talk.
The
Y'all
ones that
can't
we
be too
know.
freaky
like,
too
I
early.
didn't buy you.
I don't need you. I just want you.
I
need
didn't
to,
buy
like,
you
you know.
dinner and you ate my butt.
Yeah.
Wow.
Exactly.
We ain't new to this. You know what I'm saying?
Girl.
Yeah.
They be testing the freak too early.
You don't see my chucks right there. You always doing today. I know you see them chucks now.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Comes out, see?
See, well, you
Nah,
wanted to end off on the question. You did this.
Yeah, I think it was a Latin self that allowed it to just. All right, you know, that was different.
Right.
Poquito.
Right. No te preocupes. Period. Don't try with no judgment.
Yep.
Go. Each one teach one, okay? You got to do it. But thank you for coming
you for
in
the story.
studio
Thank
with
you guys
us.
for
I
having
know,
me.
and the story. Like that was it right
Yeah,
there.
that's the
like,
story right there.
I wanna follow up. But
Right.
We'll
Follow up
do
off camera.
that
We got
later.
more
Yeah, we
questions.
got more later.
You know what?
Yeah.
We got more questions. we won't make you do that on
Yeah,
camera.
I ain't gonna hold you.
But
Thank you for stopping by and drop
you
your
guys.
Insta
Socials one more time.
one more
Handles and
time.
shit.
Your
Instagram.
handles,
Cali Niggas, CaliNegus. You can just write
Type
that
it.
up and type it in anywhere, all
Boom.
platforms.
Boom.
Make sure y'all tap in.
Sure, let's go.
Shout out to Cali Niggas. Shout out to Curfew, No Excuses, Young West LA, and the DPG for show. West
sir.
Coast
Yes,
holding
sir.
it down. Y'all already know. And this is You Got 15 Minutes.
You already know what it is.
Well.
Peace.
I can do this.
Flash.
And
Good night,
I
y'all.
don't like that. You're treated differently than other people. I don't like how we're treated, and just because of our color doesn't mean anything to me.
2020, we exposing all lies. 2020, we exposing all lies.
I believe that
2020, we exposing all lies. 2020, we exposing all lies.
You're doing a great job.
2020, we exposing all lies. 2020, we exposing all lies. 2020, we exposing all lies. 2020, we exposing all lies.
Black mama still screaming, watching as their seed is bleeding, yelling while their hands was up, but them shots still bust. They fit the description. Driving while black in the car is expensive. Shit, I ain't lying on facts. This country's a trap for browns and black. They put guns and drugs in the map. Some don't believe. They all thinking it's cat talking about we all equal in fact. Check the stats, but never told us we was gods in the flesh. Swear to God, man.
we should have to protest because y'all are treating us wrong. We do this because we need to and have rights.
Let me talk to you. Hey, hold on. Why you crying? I know you want me to love you a certain way. It's just that I need to find myself in order to love you like the man that you need. You desire my love since day one. Easier than sector. You birthed my only son, so we instantly produced a bond. Roam the streets like the dog in me, you know I'm coming back. Females on the hunt for that snatch, but ain't no taking that. Thinking that we find them many times. I ignore the signs, convincing myself not to dress it just to tell no lies. But the makeup soon vanished from your face from shedded tears. Laying lonely in the bed on nights that I disappeared. Dealing with my issues every day in the wrong way, while steady thinking about all the things that make you stay. Well, time is of the essence with you is a blessing. Together living life, and the life we live is teaching lessons. I'll be first to admit my flaws and say I'm not perfect. I just needed time to check my ego and get my mindset. Relationships are hard, but nothing worth it comes gentle. So I speak on instrumentals just to let you know I hear you.
Todo lo que necesito, todo lo que necesito, todo lo que necesito. All I need, all I need, all I need, all I need. Todo lo que necesito, todo lo que necesito, todo lo que necesito. All I need, all I need, all I need, all I need. You bring a fire, I can't help but desire. Your smile that keeps me inspired. I pray that shit don't expire. A touch from you I admire. Commitment, yeah, you require. I won't budge till you're tired. I've been put you through the wire. It's like we settle for the flows, dust it off to just no applause. We breaking all the laws, going back to all one's wars. All I sacrifice for you to merely be a minor pause. Just call it vigor, I start the ticker, you get the picture. Just thinking bigger, we pulling triggers, so we just.
Yes, wanting to go in the building.